What's going on, guys? LA Productions here, and welcome back to another video. And if you guys missed it recently, I finally uploaded my haul from the National, and in that I mentioned that recently I made a really massive purchase. And well, as you guys can tell by the title, the thumbnail, this is what I got. We got a full 8 boxes, a case of SP Authentic 2425 ready to rip. Very excited for this. Now, of course, the full case is 16 boxes. This is a case enter, one of 2. They come in 2 of these beautiful boxes here. And well, my LCS hooked me up. I was kind of interested in possibly doing a full case, but he had a couple buyers that were also interested in hockey, wanting to pick up a couple boxes. So we split it, and I got a whole case enter to open up, 8 boxes per case. And yeah, we're going to open up. The plan is at least 1 box of video, so this is going to be an 8-part series. If by chance that changes and maybe one video I add in 2 boxes or something like that, you guys will obviously know by probably the length of the videos. But this one will probably definitely be a little bit longer just because this is the introduction. And well, we have this beautiful box here of 2024-25 SP Authentic to cut into for the very first time. So really looking forward to this one. Obviously, we're looking for Celebrini. We're looking for Lane Hudson. My favorite rookie of this past year is, of course, Matvei Michkov. But we are going to make our cut here and crack open this box. So here we go. Making our initial incision into our case. Completely devaluing the sealedness of it. But hey, that is completely fine with me, because we are hoping to pull some big cards from here and have some fun, make some content for you guys. Obviously, if this is something that you guys can afford to do, whether it's hobby or whatever it might be, do it to it, enjoy yourself. But for me, I love collecting. I'm a Vegas Golden Knights fan. I have a massive PC that's growing right now of Vegas Golden Knights cards. Obviously, you guys see in the background there, my Young Guns Celebrini PSA 10. But look at these beautiful boxes. Oh my goodness. I guess we're just going to start off right on top. The very first box. We'll go with the left side here. We'll leave the rest in the box. And here we have it. One beautiful box here to open in the video. Hopefully we get the inner case that has, of course, the Future Watch patch auto. That would be absolutely massive. And hopefully we see some Celebrini pop out of here. Will Smith, of course, the Fresh Prince would be beautiful to see pop out as well. Lane Hudson, Michkov, Stankoven, Kotogothier. I mean, the list goes on. This rookie class was absolutely fantastic. So let's get ripping into our very first box. Let me go ahead and adjust the camera down though. All right, we are all set here now to open up our very first box here. I would cut from the top, as you guys can see. They kind of popped it a little bit, so we'll actually cut here on the back side, make our nice little X. I do know that there is a little tape down here though. I've been watching a lot of breaks on Fanatics Live of David Adams Card Shop, ripping through these, and actually joined in a couple of those. Picked, of course, my Golden Knights and some PYTs, and well, they actually got lucky for me. We got some nice Vegas autos coming my way. But our very first box here, opening myself of my full 8 case enter. Very excited for this one. I'm going to try and fold this up a little bit to kind of have it here on display, kind of, if I can. There we go. That looks nice and pretty there. Whew, here we go. 10 packs per box, 9 cards per pack, and hopefully we get lucky and we have the one that contains, of course, that Future Watch patch auto. Ripping into our very first pack now. Looking, of course, for the Future Watch autos. Any other big autos? We're guaranteed, I believe, 2 in a box, so that is good. I've seen a lot of like 3-card autos pop out of these, so hopefully we get lucky like that. But we start off with a Jack Quinn on the base, Cole Perfetti, Seth Jarvis. Our first freshman focus is going to be Landon Slaggert here. And then behind that, we got Samuel Montembeau on the pageantry. Looks very nice. And Ivan Fedotov on the red here, the limited Future Watch. Very nice one there. I kind of have beside me a little like displays to sort of set these cards, separate them out and everything like that. But if we hit something big, we'll sleeve it up and everything like that live on camera. But hopefully this goes well, and hopefully you guys enjoy this. Be sure to smash that like button. Again, this will probably be an 8-part series, 1 box per part. So hopefully we get some really awesome cards to share with you all. We get Kucherov here, Bjorkstrand. We got kind of a decent thing here. Noah Phillip right here, number 55 out of 199 on the green limited SP. Very beautiful there. Declan Carlisle behind that on the freshman focus. And we have a Clayton Keller on the red here. Not too bad. Just kind of getting all that organized. We get Caulfield, Marc-Andre Fleury, and Thatcher Demko for the base. Not sure what I'll do with the base cards. So if any of y'all know of kind of a good donation for those, let me know that down below in the comment section. Would greatly appreciate that. If not, might see if my LCS might maybe have like some donation for that. We got Leon Draisaitl here, Mason McTavish, Nico Hischier, and we have coming up a Jack Eichel. Very nice. Spectrum FX, Jack Eichel. Love to see my Vegas, of course. We got that chance auto in the background, but a beautiful Eichel there. Let's set that one off to the side over here. We got a collaborations, Kadri and Connor Zary, and behind that is going to be Brian Howlin, I believe is how you say his name, Brian Howlin. Not a bad one there on the limited. We'll set that off to the side with the limited. Just trying to keep everything organized. Vasilevsky, Shane Wright, and William Eklund for the base. All right, pack number 4. Looking still for one of our first 2 autos. Hopefully, there's 3 in this box. Logan Cooley there. Josh Norris. We got a freshman focus green, James Malateza. Maybe that's how you say his name. Apologies if I'm saying that wrong, but nice one there. Behind that, Mason McTavish on the pageantry. Not too bad. And behind that is going to be a Samuel Montembeault on the red. Keep those pageantries together. Montembeault is actually our other pageantry. We got Matty Beniers, Dylan Larkin, and Ryan Nugent Hopkins. All right, next pack here, pack number 5. We are now going halfway through this rip. Got Sanheim on the back here. Still looking for that first auto. We got Hellebuck, Kopitar, Brock Nelson on the base. Here we go, Daniel Gushin, and it's our first auto. Not what we want to see for the Sharks. Of course, we're looking for Will Smith or Macklin Celebrini there. But I think it's Gushin, Daniel Gushin there. Our first auto, sign of the times. We get right there. We'll go ahead and set this down and get that sleeved up, though. Got to sleeve up the first auto. Hopefully, there's a big one waiting for us in this box, and hopefully a couple big ones throughout this entire case. That's honestly what we need most. But just getting this top loaded real quick. Apologies for that. There we go. So sign of the times right there, Daniel Gushin. Again, apologies if I'm saying his name wrong, but obviously not the shark we're looking for there on the sign of the times. However, though, we'll take it. Hopefully that's a sign of the better Sharks to come. Connor McDavid and Igor Shesterkin, Makar, Tage, and Sanheim again for the base. All right, grabbing from the right side here, 5 packs left, halfway through. We hit our first auto. Looking, of course, we're looking for a big one. We're looking for a big one. Obviously, we got, 8 of these boxes to open, but if we can get some big stuff, of course, Marner now on my Golden Knights, but if we can get some big cards, that'd be huge. We do have a Future Watch here. No, it's not. Never mind. It's a collaborations. I thought it was a Future Watch. It kind of looked like one at first. Got a little excited there. It's just a collaborations. Behind that, a pageantry, Seth Jarvis, and a red Liam Ogren. Liam Ogren on the limited Future Watch. Not bad there. And then we got Granlund, Konechny, and Nylander. 4 packs to go. Still looking for that second auto. This pack feels kind of thick. Fortunately, it's not that rookie patch. God, I hope that's in my case enter. That would just be massive. We get Devon Tays, Sidney Crosby, Wyatt Johnson. Behind that, looks like we got a Bruins auto here. We got Joel Blomqvist, number 225 of 559 on the Future Watch. The horizontal, very nice there. Future Watch, Joel Blomqvist auto there. Kind of a nice little auto. I kind of like how he did that. Very clean. And then behind that, we get another goalie, Jesper Wallstedt, on the freshman focus, as well as Arshdeep Baines on the red limited. And then, there's my Jack Eichel, Brady Tkachuk, and Jake Sanderson to round out the base there. Let's go ahead and sleeve up this Joel Blomqvist, our next auto right there. So that's likely our 2 autos out of this one. However, though, we might get lucky and hit a third. I've been seeing a lot of 3s out of these, so hopefully we get lucky with that. Both of ours horizontal, actually. Sign of the Times rookies and a Future Watch, so kind of interesting there. Of course, Sign of the Times, these aren't numbered, but we do get it numbered out of 599 for the Joel Blomqvist. Pretty cool there. In our last 3 packs for our first box, ripping here. trying to rip into this one. There we go. It's been a little stubborn on me. As, it's going to rip a little bit different. But there we go. Keep our pack trash organized. Matt Boldy, Yossi, Ovechkin. Behind that, freshman focus, Scott Morrow. On the pageantry is going to be Cale Makar, and behind Cale Makar is going to be a red limited Brad Marchand. Still in a Bruins, Prochas, Moore, and Harrison round off the base. 2 packs remain for this first box of our likely 8-part opening. Very excited to get into these other boxes. We get Korchinski, Pelletier, Bedard, second year. I don't know if his base would really have any kind of neat value, but behind that, nice, there we go. Mason Morelli, number 81 of 199 on the green limited future watch. Love to see that for my Golden Knights. That is a beautiful card right there. We'll set that one off to the side to get sleeved up. We get Zach Hyman here on the maximum performance, and behind Hyman is going to be a red pageantry of Barkov, now a 2-time Stanley Cup champion. And behind that, Akurati on the red limited future watch. That's kind of a nice one there. I like him actually still in the that Kachina uni. That's very nice there. And then we got Robertson and Barzal for the 2 base behind it. And now the last pack of our first box. Again, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you guys are new. We got this full 8-case inner to open up here over the next likely 8 parts. So be sure to stay tuned for that. Hit that subscribe button, turn on that bell notification, and also a like would mean the world to me. Let me know as well in the comment section how your SP Authentic experience has been going. Did you guys pick any boxes up at a local card store? Have you guys joined any breaks? Let me know if you guys got anything cool coming your way or have pulled already. We get Sorokin, Shen, Tavares. Behind that is a pageantry auto, Devon Toews. We get a 3 auto box in the first part. Gotta love that. Devon Toews, kind of a nice one to get there on the pageantry. I love that. And behind that, Mikko Rantanen, maximum performances. And then we're looking at another limited here. It's going to be Artemi Panarin in the red. It looks like just 3 base. Oh, Alexander Holtz will take it. Jack Hughes and another Barkov there. Love to hit an auto. Last pack. 3 auto box. The very first box that we rip. Beautiful there, Devon Toews, pageantry auto. Would have been absolutely sick. Where's that Barkov? That color match would have been beautiful for this one. But nonetheless, still awesome to get 3 autos in our very first box. Very promising. Again, I've seen a lot of that throughout some breaks and stuff. So really pleased with how this one ended up for us. We get Joel Blomqvist out of 599 on the Future Watch horizontal. We get Daniel Gushin, again, apologies if I'm saying that wrong, on the Sign of the Time rookies. And of course, the pageantry auto of Devon Toews. A very solid part 1, if I may say so myself. We got 7 more to go. Smash the like button, subscribe if you guys are new here, and I will see you all real soon.